KILR Killer Games.
Hello gamers, I am the Killer Gamer. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. Victory is life. And guess what? We have a whole new episode that is out. To continue the little cliffhanger that was left at the end of the Hur'q homeworld. And we are going to jump right into that. And it is entitled Home. Got a whole bunch of bleeping and all kinds of other stuff. Dropped mission to Gamma Quadrant, whatever that was. I have no idea what that was. Okay. So, let's see here. Alright, there it is. This is the home mission. And this is also a... oh, we got, looks like bonus marks weekend. But this is also a weekly event. So for the next several weeks, you'll get special gear if you play it. Like every week. So let's go ahead and hail.
Empersa, the homeworld of the Founders, is under attack by the Hur'q. This is our darkest hour. If Empersa falls, the Dominion will come to an end. I'm asking you to join in the defense efforts as soon as you can. A task force will assemble at my fleet's location in the Gamma Quadrant and warp to Empersa from there. Remember, if we fall, the Alpha Quadrant is next. It's time to make a stand. I hope you'll join in the fight.
All right. I don't want to, but we will. Alright, so we get to choose between one of the following. Well, I think it's a no-brainer. We're not going to go for this stupid thing. We're going to go for this morphogenic Polaron energy weapon, which sounds pretty darn cool if you ask me. 266 Polaron damage, some critical severity, and some other interesting stuff on there. Alright, so let's go ahead and then you can see what else is going to become available. So July 5th, we got the morphogenic Polaron energy torpedo, and this is going to start making a set. Do you see that over here on the right? I can't put my arrow on it because it disappears, but you'll see it's part of the morphogenic armament set. And then here, lastly, the week after that, you get the console. Oh. And then, ooh. What is this character? Bind on pickup. Epic ship. Man, now that looks kind of nice. Signals for a few Hur'q forces to reinforce your current position and assist. Oh, now, see, that I want. That right there, I want. I don't. These might be cool, but this? Signal in a few Hur'q forces to reinforce your current position? I'm down for that. Yeah, give me that. Totally want that one. Alright. Let's do this.
If you'll excuse me.
Okay. Well, if excuse me, I'll go on up to my ship in the Beta Quadrant with my individual that's all suited up, ready to go. Alright. Oh my goodness, I got so much crap here. Hold on. Let's go back to We need to sell some of this stuff. My goodness. I'm not going to have room to carry some of this stuff. Man, what is up with all that? Okay, I got it. Dropped Gamma Quadrant mission. Whatever it was I dropped, I got it. I understand. That is getting really annoying. That has got to be some new bug or something. Here, let's annoy you 1,000,000 times by saying that you've dropped the Gamma Quadrant mission. And so if you ever get one of these, shouldn't be a question of if, it should be when, because if you don't have these frosted boots, you need to get them. Winter event. If you get anything from the winter event, get those. You will not regret it. You'll use these a lot. But to keep yourself from sliding all over the place, when you want to get to where you want to go, just jump. That's what I do. Alright. Let's sell some of this stuff. Oh, what can we get rid of here? No, I don't. Inhibiting polar out. No, I don't know if I want to get rid of that. This, yes, I want to get rid of that. I don't need it. I know I can salvage some of the stuff, but get rid of. Oh, I know what these are from. Okay. Let's see if I can sell this one here on the exchange. I don't know if I want this. Consumed by non-Jem'Hadar, bound the character. You know, I really don't care. I'm not going to use it. I don't even think I'm going to use this. Inhibiting Polaron sniper rifle? Probably never use it. So I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. See, this is what's taking up most of this stuff, or these things that you can only use during those competition PvE stuff. Where is it? Blah, 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 blah. These. It's like you can only use them during these. Okay, I don't need Ketracel White. I'm getting rid of all of it. Takes up space. I get rid of it as I get rid of it just as the Jem'Hadar shows up. I don't need this stuff. Get rid of it. He's like, but, you could have given it to me. Stupid Andorian. Another hint. Hit I to open your inventory before you open this. Why do I say that? Because there's nothing more annoying when you hit this and you're like, okay, let me hit my inventory, and then you're like, I, and it just does nothing but types I's all over the place. So yeah, hit I first, then hit exchange. You will be a much happier person. Alright. Oh, if you didn't know this, you can take this and drag it in here and it'll automatically fill it out, and you can do a search. And it's like Christmas morning. Stuff comes up like really nice. Okay, so we're gonna sell it for 59. 59. And a basic beam. It's not very rare quality. There we go. These are really cheap. Generally, you do not want to use those because they're... if I could only get that much. Generally, you don't want to use those because they're not worth it in the long run, but if you're just trying to get a little bit of an upgrade to your weapons, then they're not too bad. I've used them from time to time. Oh, I still have these. I just need to get rid of those. Okay, not getting rid of my trouble. And what is this? Mako armor. Where did I get this Mako armor from? I have no idea. where did I get the... Got it from somewhere. Oh, I put it on someone. I have no idea. I don't know where... I don't know what I did with this. Okay. Oh, I know what I did. I took it off one of my characters. That's right, because I put on those environmental suits from the last game. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't bother buying this crap from a vendor. It's not worth it. Alright, inhibiting Polaron Sniper. Yeah, we're not selling our stuff. Okay. Okay, she's got hers, and he's got his. Lita does not. Needs to get rid of that pre-owned thing. And what does she have? She's got the... Okay, she did not have a complete set. Okay, who does... Okay, he's the one who had the Mako armor. Yeah. But drag it over there. Okay, he's got a complete set now. Okay, I don't need this crap. We'll get rid of this stuff. Discard. Discard. That gives us a little bit more room. And our Deep Space Nine lock boxes. We can start putting those. I'm going to put those into my shared bank inventory because I've been collecting all the different lock boxes because I can. I love your pinstripes, man. Let's see, account bank. So I got them all here. So let's see, we need to move stuff over. I've got all of these in alphabetical order, so we need to start moving stuff around. This is kind of annoying. Yeah, I have them all here. And I purposely expanded my account bank so that way I could put more of them in here so they're not taken up. Although I just now realized I can probably toss all of these inside of my fleet bank now because I got so much room in there. So I don't really need to have these in here anymore. I'll do that when the next lockbox comes out. Hachi Dominion. Discovery. Delta. Okay. Deep Space Nine, you are going right there. So yeah. So once in a while when I get keys, I'll just kind of go through here and just open up different types of lock boxes. Just for fun. Alright. What do we got? Let's take a look at our Admiral missions. Okay, we got that one. It's good, good. We have another update up here. Oh, reputation. Alright, Gamma Task Force. Okay, so collect on our rewards. So when you're doing your reputations, make sure you're always doing your dailies, you know, and your hourlies. These are so easy to, you know, once you have your marks and stuff like that, these are so easy to get through. And you wind up getting these little boxes here that you can open up, and it'll give you equipment that generally you'll just sell because they're blue. Because I'm not going to use blue stuff. I've got so many. I mean, as you start playing this game, you get so many weapons and everything. You're like, what the heck do I use? You get this huge collection of stuff that you're just like, you could sit there and stockpile it and hoard it and stuff, or just get rid of it. That's why I started making, you know, tons of alts. Just I figured, well, you know, I'll specialize this character in doing this stuff so I can play with this stuff and all this other stuff. It's a whole lot of stuff. Alright, I think we can now beam to our ship of devastation. Man, you guys are noisy. Where are we going anyway? Might help if we maybe make this a primary mission. La 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 la. Gamma Quadrant. Home! Make primary. Where are we going? Meet Oda's fleet in the Gamma Quadrant. Alright, so we're going to go to Deep Space Nine and take the wormhole. Yeah, wormhole. Now, of course, this is not the wormhole we'll be taking. Drop mission for Gamma Quadrant in case you didn't figure it out the first time. This is weird. This expansion for DS9 has really made DS9 like so popular now. I mean, there were ships here before, but definitely not like how it is now. I love this Gem Dread. As in dreadlocks. I love that. Cool. Shout out to you there, Gem Dread. Who's the player? Who's the player on that one? Let's give him a shout out. Bulwark at Charles OX1. 0x1. Okay. Well, whoever you are, great name, man. Awesome name. Alright, let's head out. Ah! Take wormhole to Gamma Quadrant. So we can hear some more of those sounds again. Man, I hope someone's I hope someone's reported that problem. Man, that thing's annoying. Alright. Skirmish phase. That's not what we're doing. We're going all the way to Oda's fleet. As we bump into the sun there. Alright, let's look at our Admiral missions here. Ferengi. We want to get this up to 10 so we can get to our dilithium. Now, I believe that when you're not logged in for a few days, I think the system is refining your dilithium for you. I swear, like, I've had tons of dilithium, and when I come back, it's like not there. Like it's all been refined and I didn't do anything. So I think it does it automatically for you if you don't do it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear I think that's what's happening. Engineering. No, I want science, not engineering. There it is. Ignore science for events. There we go. That makes it less. And put that up there. And now we just need, I don't know, something around 30. That works. Well, this will be easy. 10 more. What do I choose? Escort refit. That sounds good. Captain's yacht. Put that up there. Provide escort for vacation and Ferengi merchants. Because we know they can take care of themselves really well. Add another small craft to that. That helps bring my critical chance up when I add those small craft to it. Get another small one here. I don't know why I'm wasting my stuff on these. Well, no, actually I know why. Because it'll help me get those... Whenever you get a critical chance thing, you wind up getting a token. And those are great just to skip crappy missions. Use some of my Mirror Universe ships. And what else do we have here? My goodness, where's my next one? I'll skip that one. Prisoners, I usually skip these because I wind up with so many and they're just not very useful. It's only got 75 dilithium. You know what? I'm going to skip this one too. Pass. Oh man, seriously? Where are they? That's got 1,000. I'll do that one. 1,000 dilithium. Alright, 70. Let's get another high tactical one here. There. And then a high science one of about 40. I should have one right there. Oh, I still don't see the next one. Alright. Well, here. Alright, let's begin home. Where you going? Where you going?
Previously on Star Trek Online, the Dominion as you know it is on the verge of collapse. Without your help, the Hur'q will win the war.
I've never seen them do it previously on Star Trek Online. This is the first I've seen them do this.
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Karemman tech.
I found a similar device on Bejor.
These devices called the Hur'q, and we put them there. The other founders are hiding things from me.
Odo, look out!
Hold your fire. I think it's trying to communicate.
We can't hold off the Hur'q forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Hur'q.
We need the Klingons, brother. Otherwise, we're doomed.
The Sword of Kahless, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
You found a secret I've kept for millennia.
The origin of the Hur'q infestation.
And you're rolling it.
The Dominion must endure.
I'm afraid I can't allow it. As we speak, every Hur'q in the Quadrant is homing in on the signal.
And now the conclusion.
I
I arrived here ahead of you, and I've already engaged the Hur'q near the planet. You've made your point, Garrick. Deactivate the Hur'q lure device you placed on the homeworld before this gets out of hand.
Agreed. Bring it into this now.
I'm afraid that's the problem, Ambassador. I deactivated it several minutes ago.
Jerk. Excuse me?
Then why are the Hur'q still attacking? Don't play games with me here, Garrick. I'm warning you.
Counselor?
Perhaps they're still attacking due to a deep hatred of your people. After all, the Founders are directly responsible for their state of mind, body, and soul. I can't say I blame them for...
Gentlemen.
Enough! Both of you. We don't have time for this. There's bigger problems to deal with here, starting with that swarm of Hur'q vessels nearby.
And the fact that you're wearing a Starfleet officer uniform and you're not Starfleet. But anyway, the captain makes a good point.
Agreed. My fleet is already engaged near the planet, but Hur'q reinforcements keep arriving. Try to punch through the swarms so we can join up.
Very well, Helm, take us in.
We may
Never
be
mind, I'll
needing
do
your
it.
solution to this problem soon, Doctor.
Oh my goodness, here they come. Boom.
This is the Chimera. We're here to help.
You see, it's a steadfast stands ready to assist you as well.
He's on the steadfast. All right, Nog.
My ship won't last much longer. We need to deal with the swarm attacking it immediately.
What do you think we're doing? What does this one do again? Some armor thing or something. Man, look at them. They're all over the place. I think I got their attention. There's a whole lot of boom going on. There are so many of them. Now I'm being held, or was being held by a tractor beam. Not anymore. Whoa! That looked like that hurt. Whoop. Sorry. Wow! Wow! I was adjusting the volume. It looked like it might have been too loud. Dang, they were getting... It is getting brutal here. Well. Ain't no thing. We got them.
Well done. The ship's taken heavy damage, but she'll survive.
Oh, we've bought ourselves some time. Let's hope it's enough. Julian, is your plan ready? It may be our best hope to end things now.
It's as ready as possible, Captain. The challenge of frontier medicine, I'm afraid, is that there is never enough time. I've created a program that will enable the Hur'q to synthesize the compound they need to come to their senses. I've also put together a core sample of the compound for them to utilize in mass production. That is the easy part.
And the hard part? What do you need to make this happen?
From what we've learned about the Hur'q, the best way to make this happen will be to enter the data into one of their core computer systems. It'll need to be a command-level system with fleet-wide override authority. Systems of that caliber are only found on Hur'q dreadnoughts.
The best defended ships in their fleet.
There's a Hur'q dreadnought heading toward the planet as we speak. It's slow, so we should be able to intercept it. I recommend we engage that ship and disable it, if possible. We'll need to get a team on board to carry out Julian's plan.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's make it happen. Here I come to save the day. Little time displacement on him. Little freeze ray on him. My Endothermic inhibitor beam. Kind of weakens their whole structure a bit. Okay, we disabled it.
We did it. The dreadnought's disabled. The ship is still crawling with Hur'q, though. Make sure you're awake to the rest of our fight.
Understood.
I'll send some of my best. Rex will lead a Jem'Hadar away team, while Loris will assist Dr. Bashir.
Very well.
Right. Let's get the away teams on that dreadnought before it calls for backup.
Agreed.
Loris and I have all we need. We're ready to beam over when you are.
No! Okay, beam over. We are all set. Wait. Wait!
We'll need to find their central computer core. Once we're there, I'll begin the override process that will allow us to transmit our data on the cure. When that's done, we can instruct each ship in their fleet to replicate the cure and distribute it to every Hur'q on board. Of course, we need to reach the command center in one piece to do so.
Yeah, but according to the computer, it said my Gamma Quadrant mission's been dropped. So, nah, I guess I gotta leave now. We'll clear the way. I should try that weapon. Hold on a second. Let's try that weapon. Where is it here? This inhibiting Polaron sniper rifle. Let's go ahead and give this thing a shot here. We'll replace that there, and I'm missing... See, I've got my... Oh, I don't have my armor. Oh, I need to turn my armor on here. There we go. Is that my enhanced crawler mine? Yes, that's it. My enhanced crawler mine is for my the cool set here. When I have my 3 out of 3, I got my enhanced crawler mine.
Enemy life signs ahead. Get ready to fight.
Set down mine crawler mine, and you guys go for it.
Proceed.
Yeah, what were you saying? You were saying something, Ducon Rex? It's not a very exciting... I think it seems like a pea shooter. I'll switch my weapon. That Polaron weapon's like a pea shooter. We'll wait for all of my earthquake noise to end here. Let's put my sword back. Where's my sword? Oh, I can put my Tholian weapon back in here. I forgot where I got this from. The crystal radiation projector. It was an event of some kind, and I forgot what it was. Oh, I think we're supposed to... Where are you? There you are.
Proceed with caution. I'm reading numerous hazards in the area. This section of the ship has taken heavy damage.
Okay. I think that's what he was trying to tell me before. Is this... No, that doesn't open. Does this open? Ah! Well, there's something there. Do we open this thing up? No. Okay, this opens up. Wait a minute. Isn't this the way we came? That's the way we came. Find the control center. Maybe this is the way we're supposed to go. Alright, this is the way we're supposed to go. Come on, bug. Kind of reminds me of Starship Troopers. We got nothing but bugs to fight. Oh my word, there's so many of them. Goodness. I thought that it said Ascendant. Word. Need a can of raid or something. Of course, we are doing a raid on their ship. Ha ha ha. Heavens, man. All over the place. What the heck is this thing? Nothing important, apparently. Run! Run! Stop scooting around! It's like, scoot around. Bugs! It's like, we're here to help you, but we're going to destroy you first. Right here, gonna make a sandcastle. Looks like a great sandcastle. Oh, that's a wicked door. Oh man, we got more of them. All right, I'm getting one of my Tholian drones. These things are nuts. Okay. Calling in reinforcements too. Like, ow. Like, so much action going on, I can't even figure out what... Who's being shot and who's not? He's not even moving. What's up with this? Can't even shoot him. Watch where you're pointing that thing. This is like pretty in here. It's all nice and gold and stuff. Holy smokes. Alright, who needs something? Alright, we'll give you some fruit. I don't want it. Alright, Bashir.
Excellent work. It's time for Loris and I to finish this. Keep your weapons handy, however. We're breaking into a secure computer system here. The Hur'q are bound to take offense. Keep them busy while we do our work, or this will be a wasted trip.
You'll have the time you need, Doctor. I'm just shooting at anything that moves now. Tell him, sister.
I wouldn't even be in Star Wars if it weren't for this Hur'q nonsense.
Switch into my Tholian weapon here. And you thought they were bugs.
We're running out of time, Doctor.
Blah, 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 blah.
Perhaps you know a faster way to translate Hur'q to reverse engineer their technology.
So much screaming! Ah. Yeah, I can hit you with my thing too. Holy crap. Alright, where are you, Dr. Bashir? There he is. You can hear my bridge officers like using tribbles and eating fruit and stuff.
Almost ready here. The system needs the physical samples of the cure for final analysis and processing. Shall I proceed?
Yeah, make it happen. we're having enough issues here. Oh, of course.
Weyoun? That was our last hope.
How is this possible? You were in prison.
I was liberated by those who still serve the true founders. Not everyone is a traitor to the Dominion, after all.
There is only one traitor here, Weyoun. It's time you paid the price for your treachery.
Pathetic. You can't even kill someone properly. Allow me to instruct you. You! Jemadar! Make yourself useful. Kill them. Giving you an order. Open fire. Kill them now.
I think not.
That wasn't a very loud blast.
And not a moment too soon.
Bashir to command. Everyone, we have a problem.
Well, that sucks. We went through all that for nothing. We're ready to beam back to the ship on your orders, sir. Beam up. We're all depressed now. I think that's the end of Weyoun's character because the actor is not doing
That Hur'q
anything
fleet
more.
is about to attack our position. We need to give the doctor the time he needs to transmit data on the cure.
Acknowledged. Red alert. We should probably get some of those other ships. We got a swarm of them coming after me. Come on, come on, come on! Come this way. Follow me, follow me! And we'll go over this way. If they're behind me.
Target's shields have failed.
Well, you're in quite a fix there, Odo.
Brilliant observation, Quark. What do you want?
Forgive my brother, Odo. We're here to help.
The Ferengi cavalry? I thought I'd seen everything.
Oh, the best is yet to come, Odo. Say hello to my dangerous friends.
Well, Quark, we're waiting.
Where are they?
Lose something? Like your nerve, perhaps?
There they are.
Long ago, Takufma, the Unforgettable, lit the beacon of Kahless to restore glory to the
Is that
Empire.
Worf?
Today, a new torchbearer, Worf, son of Moog, does the same. United, we now go to fight the enemy of our ancestors. Today, we will fight the Hur'q. I now hold the weapon they fear most. The sword of Kahless has been returned to us. Join me now in honorable combat. Show the Hur'q what it truly means to be Klingon. For Kahless, for the Empire.
Kablah! Okay, so Worf is here, but Michael Dorn didn't do his voice. But at least it's cool that he showed up. I thought the Klingons were going to decloak. There's my copy over there. One of my abilities that I have. Come on, blast that thing to pieces there. Man, all these explosions. They're all so deafening. Just got pushed away from something. goodness! Look at all the ships we got here. We have enough things that's gone boom.
The arrival of the Klingons has given us more time in space, but the situation on the surface is dire. Hur'q's forces are breaking the Jem'Hadar defense lines. We need to do what we can to help. I'm beaming directly to the Great Link to aid my people.
Agreed.
The time has come. The Hur'q mean to ravage everything in their path. We will not allow it.
Okay.
We will stand against them, as Kalis once stood, defiant and proud. Fight well, and if need be, die well. Kapla!
Let's finish this! Get within planet range. Get out of my way! Klingon! Make way for the Devastator. Alright, beam down. We're in range of the Founder homeworld, Admiral. Transporters are standing by. Are you ready to beam down? Let's get this thing over with.
Whom do we seek? Kalis! How do we find him? Together! Kalis, give us light to see forever! Will he hide from us always? Never!
It's worse than we thought. Most of the Jem'Hadar lines have been broken. Even the Great Link is in danger. I'm going to coordinate our defenses at the link. Meet me there.
Good luck, Ambassador.
We'll meet you there as soon as we can. And Odo, be careful.
I have to slap you one more time. Let's go.
Jem'Hadar has come to our aid. Now, we will return the favor.
Well, let's hope we're not too late.
La la. La la. There they are.
Oh, we got a lockbox and some other stuff. Oh, lag. Oh. We'll talk to the soldiers here as soon as the noise is over.
You fight well. Good. There are many Hur'q between us and the Great Link. Go there now to reclaim our lives. We are already dead.
Now speak for yourself. Victory is life! Yeah, you don't know my bridge officers. We kick butt. Fight! We've had our moments. Oh my goodness.
We won't last long.
Odo to Kira. We're fortifying our position near the Great Link.
Understood. We're on our way.
To Stovall. I think my Lita hologram disappeared. There she is. She deactivated herself and went someplace else. She's like, ah, you can't get me. Whoa. I don't know what that was. It's like a sonic something. Would you shoot? Get some nanites on my crew. They seem to be struggling. Holy smokes! Talk to the Vorta.
I must confess my surprise. Well, it seems here, on this, the homeworld of the gods. Truly, they're living in times. You'll forgive my boldness, but there are still founders under attack nearby. Can I count on you to aid them? And destroy the wretched creatures who do them harm?
There's like explosions still all over the place. Yes, of course. Boom, boom. Oh. New respawn point unlocked. Oh my word, how many more of these things are there? I think that's a shapeshifter right there. Yeah, it is a changeling. Let's go over here and put one of my cannons. Oh, it's a dying chain moving. That's a bummer. What's the system?
This changeling's losing morphogenic matrix ability. There are more friendly life signs. We should do what we can for them.
Understood. Oh. Yep, he fell. My goodness, there's another one. Uh-oh, Catalina's down. Where is she at? Catalina, where you at? One of my people is down. I can't find her. There she is. Oh, so I thought that was the changeling that was down. It wasn't. It was one of my people. torpedoes. Assisting the founders is optional. We don't have to if we don't want to. Will it ever end? Your... We have some more down here. Okay, there's the Great Link. There's Odo.
You made it. Good. We're going to need all the help we can get here. Looks like the Hur'q are focusing their attacks on the link. I've called for reinforcements, but most of our lines have been overrun. We're going to make a stand here and hope the Doctor's plan is successful. If not, if we fail, this may be the day the Dominion comes.
Right. We'll make our stand here now. Whoa, here they come.
Please tell me you have more
What we can with what we have.
As always, till the end.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that, Oda.
Nerys, if we don't make it.
No, now is not the time for this discussion.
Now's not the time.
There may not be a better time.
And I understand this.
No. And you know how soft.
Yes.
I feel the same.
Jeez. Goodness. Just when you thought the Zenkethi were bad. That's not the weapon I was using.
Nerys, are you hurt?
It's just a scratch. I'm fine. We're losing ground here, Odo. Keep fighting.
We can't hold this position much longer.
That's Jem'Hadar, for we're about to die, Doctor. Are you ready?
Not without the Ketracell components needed for the cure.
Ketracell. Yes.
Wait! Stop!
His wife.
That's one way to do it. They're all gone. I love you. After we've done destroyed each other. Thank you.
It seems the battle is over, but how? What happened up there, Doctor?
I believe Dukan Rex realized that his own body contained the Ketracell material I needed to utilize the cure. He extracted what we needed at the cost of his life. Once the Hur'q were able to synthesize the cure, they came to their senses and called for an immediate ceasefire. Their forces are withdrawing as we speak. It's over. I won't say one, but it's over.
Man! Stupid explosions. Indeed, at a great cost. Admiral, we've received orders from Alliance Command. We're to report to Deep Space Nine as soon as possible for debriefing. Are you ready to return to the Alpha Quadrant? Yes, this stuff is making me deaf. Let's go back to DS9. Talk to Bashir.
There was nothing I could do for him on the Hur'q Dreadnought. The Ketracell extraction process was too devastating. Odo, you treated him like a son when we first found him on DS9, and I'm truly sorry.
He didn't even have a name when he left us. I'll make sure the name he found is never forgotten. I remember his first days on the station. All he wanted to do was fight. Didn't matter who. When he left, I thought I'd never see him again. Or if I did, it'd be as enemies. The man I met years later still knew how to fight, but his reasons for doing so had changed dramatically. I'm proud to have known him. I wish I could have done more in the end.
You made a difference in his life.
I suppose you're right. I believe Nerys, Captain Kira, was looking for you. She was at the Temple of the Prophets last I checked. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to pay my respects. We'll talk more later.
Very well. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh my goodness. Every week we would have to redo that mission in order to get the next thing for that set. Do you realize how annoying that's going to be? Alright, where are we going? Over here. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, there's Kira and Apaka. let's talk to Apaka.
It is good to see you once more. I was hoping we'd have a moment to speak on an important matter before your duties take you back to the stars.
Oh, what's on your mind, Eminence?
My thoughts often return to the Orb of Peace. It was no coincidence that it was found in the Gamma Quadrant, in the midst of 2 warring tribes. I believe it to be a message from the prophets, one of guidance in troubled times.
I trust your expertise on such matters.
Now that the conflict with the Hur'q has ended, I feel it's time to explore this omen more thoroughly. The recent vision experienced by Loris is truly remarkable. That the prophets would speak to a Vorta. Again, this is no coincidence. Simply put, I believe the orb is meant to broker a lasting peace between the people of our quadrants and the Dominion.
I hope you're right, Eminence. All right, Loris.
Hello again, my friend. It pleases me to see you. I have interesting news.
Well, I hope it doesn't involve the Hur'q.
Thankfully, no. Rather, it involves the Orb of Peace that you returned with Kaiopaka. It has spoken to me. I've been exploring the meaning of that experience with the Kai and Captain Kira. They are, after all, experts on such matters. While we all find it curious that an Orb of the Prophets would speak to a Vorta, we also agree it would be foolish to ignore it.
What of your service to the Dominion?
With the blessings of Founder Odo, I have been transferred to this quadrant to continue my studies of the Orb and the Prophets. I shall also serve as Founder Odo's representative here. Diplomacy is my specialty, after all. I'm sure we'll be seeing one another again. May the blessings of the Founders and the Prophets be yours.
Glad to hear it. See you around, then. All right, Captain Kira.
And here we are, once again. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Yeah. Indeed. What's next for you, Captain?
Funny you should mention that. After we got back, Starfleet Command offered me a number of postings, even the center chair on one of those shiny new cruisers. Tempting. But I chose to join the command staff here on DS9. Bajor and the Celestial Temple mean a lot to me, and this station is a good place to keep them both safe.
True. It's also close to our mutual friend in the Gamma Quadrant.
Subtle, but you're not wrong. Odo and I have a lot to work out before we're back to where we were, but we've taken a few good steps in that direction. I think it'll work out. Eventually.
Eventually.
He's a hard man to read sometimes.
Also true. Until next time, Captain.
Thank you for coming to visit. After all we've been through, it means a lot to have friends. Even if it reminds me of the ones we miss. Speaking of reunions, I think General Martok is leading the charge against the Bloodwine at Quark's. I'm sure he'd want to congratulate you on another glorious victory. May the prophets watch over you.
I think as he would say glorious. And you, Captain. Ah, ah. That's after the Bloodwine guy. Alright. Go to Quark's bar. And right across the way. How convenient. Alright, talk to Grand Negus.
We'll be here at DS9 until my ship is repaired. Fortunately, I have exclusive rights to the holosim of the battle. The sales of that alone will cover the cost of repairs, and then some. Some days, it's good to be the Grand Negus.
I can only imagine.
I don't like to think about how close to disaster we were. Fortunately, there were people like you out there to bring us all back from the brink. All those adventures. You've got quite a story to tell. That reminds me. Have you ever considered making a holo biography? I think your life story would be quite popular and profitable. I'll make you a very generous offer for the rights and cut you in on a share of the profits, say 25%.
Interesting offer. What do you mean I must decline? Why would I decline? I'll take that.
Suit yourself. The offer still stands if you change your mind.
Thank you, Grand Negus. Can't I have a choice? Jeez. Talk to Lita.
Oh, I'm so glad to see this come to an end. But not as glad as everyone back on Ferenginar. It's a celebration of Rule 35 like no one's ever seen before. I mean, peace may be good for business, but things are really getting out of hand.
How so? How so?
When word got out that the Gamma Quadrant was open for business, the new Latinum rush was on. Open borders and free trade policies? My husband was practically weeping with joy. Oh, poor Odo. He thought he had his hands full with Hur'q on DS9. Now, he's gonna have an entire quadrant full of Ferengi to deal with.
Well, I'm sure he'll rise to the challenge. My goodness, we got more. Ah, we got more over here. It's like we all have to say goodbye. Talk to Nethpar.
I am forever indebted to you. Without your efforts, I would walk the path of exile for the rest of my days. Now, I will help make amends for all that has happened during Zencast's terrible crusade.
Well, make the most of this opportunity, Captain. Alright, Captain Og.
We need to stop running into each other when the fate of the galaxy is on the line. I'd be fine with drinks here at Uncle's bar, or some baseball on the holodeck. That said, I can't think of too many people I trust when everything's on the line. Glad you are here for this.
Likewise, what's next for you?
Starfleet's assigned the Chimera to peacekeeping duty in Hur'q space. We'll be working with the Joint Task Force to help the Hur'q get back on their feet again as well. There's a lot to be done, but we want to help them rejoin the galactic community.
Well, that's quite the task.
It is, but my crew is up for the challenge.
Right.
They're some of Starfleet's best. Take care of yourself out there. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, they don't compare to my crew. Same to you, Captain. Whatever. General Martok! I think you drank enough there, man.
A hard-fought battle and a well-earned victory. And yet, we almost missed it. Our fleet would have never left the Empire if it weren't for the sword's return. Hur'q tells me her former mate, Hur'q, had something to do with that. The sacred blade of Kalis, returned to the Empire by a Ferengi. Madness!
Her current mate played a part as well.
Yes, it was Worf's idea to ignite the beacon of Kalis. A bold move, but it paid off. Only a coward could refuse such a call to arms.
Too bad Michael Dorn didn't do his voice. That would have been cool. Indeed.
The legend of Kalis is stronger than ever. It would not surprise me if the High Council moved to create a new clone of the Emperor. There is great power in legend, after all.
True. Until next time, General. Talk to people at Hur'q's bar. My goodness! Well, who else are we talking to? Hur'q? Alright.
Welcome back. Seeing as this is a private party and I'm in an unusually generous mood, you'll be getting the VIP discount on your drinks tonight.
You mean they're not on the house?
Did you take a hit to the head in that fight? I'm in a good mood. Not insane. Half off. Take it or leave it.
Fair enough. Cheers.
That's more like it. Don't take it personally. You could be Odo. His drinks, 50% markup.
I wouldn't let him hear that.
Can I get you something?
About the Sword of Kalis.
Not much to tell, really. Lex saw the error of his ways and gave it back. Then I had Hur'q let Martok and Worf know we'd recovered their precious relic. A quick handoff later, and the Klingons were off to war. Rom and I tagged along, mainly to see the look on Odo's face when I rode in with the cavalry. That was priceless. If I die tomorrow, I'll go to the Exchequer with a smile on my face.
I'm sure. And you didn't make a profit on that job?
Who do you think you're talking to? Nog? Unlike the Federation, the Klingons know the value of Latinum. I'm thinking of spending my cut on a smaller moon to orbit the one I already have. I might even name it Odo.
You're living dangerously, Quark. Good luck.
Can I get you something?
Nope. Fine for now.
Interesting. There's a message from Garrick on my monitor here. Text only. He wants you to meet him at his old tailor shop. Maybe he's had enough of politics and wants to get back in the fashion game. Probably more profitable in the long run, and easier on the nerves.
That seems unlikely. And I bumped a microphone, sorry.
I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. He looks for secrets when he gets bored, and trust me, he's not the person you want poking around in your business.
I got nothing to hide, whatever. Sounds like I should see what he wants. Isn't Kethy is big. Whoops. Had too much to drink. Oh, he's underneath the stairs. Okay. Where are you, Garrick? Oh, we got Captain Kumarke.
The conflict may be over, but there's still plenty of work to be done. The Lucari have offered to help the Hur'q restore their homeworld's ecosystem, and they've accepted. Dr. Bashir will be working with us on this. It's our goal to ensure that no Hur'q will go without nourishment again.
An honorable goal.
Some time ago, I hoped for a path to peaceful resolution to our troubles with the Hur'q. I'm happy to be part of such a solution, at last. Thank you for your efforts in getting us all to this point. To peace.
You're welcome. Safe travels, Captain.
Thank you for meeting me here. Strangely, I find it easy to center myself in this shop, even relax.
Memories of a simpler time in your life?
Quite so. Cardassia is about to begin a new journey, as it were, and I'll be going along for the ride.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, it is. Cardassia has been offered membership in the Alliance, and we've accepted. Our seat at the table was hard-earned, but we're ready and grateful to join the ongoing efforts. Officer exchange programs have already begun. In fact, I suspect you'll be seeing more Cardassian faces in the future. I hope you show them the same courtesy as you've shown me in our shared adventures.
Of course. And where will you be during all this?
Oh, I'll be spending time on Earth, Kronos, and New Romulus. The life of an ambassador is never dull, after all. Someone needs to make sure the Alliance doesn't forget about Cardassia, and I suppose that someone is me. I'll be sure to follow your exploits, of course. They'll be far more entertaining than economic forecasts and state functions, to be sure.
Thanks, I think.
I believe our fearless leaders would like to have a word with you next.
It doesn't end. I won't ask how you know that. Be seeing you. This is like 2 hours long. Man, that set better be worth it. Alright. Let's speak to Datan, proconsul with the Romulans.
I have initiated a dialogue between the Dominion and the Karema. In light of recent events, I feel it is imperative that their conflict is resolved peacefully. Whether that results in an independent Karema or not remains to be seen, but I shall endeavor to help them reach a result that is beneficial for both parties.
That's going to be a challenge, proconsul. Chancellor Jempak. Man, you're the one who caused all the problems with freaking Klingon war and stuff. Why do I want to speak to you?
The Havas Cool sector has been designated as independent from the Dominion, and a Hur'q neutral zone has been established around it. The Empire will join the Federation and the Republic in keeping the peace between the Dominion and the Hur'q. We have experience in enforcing a neutral zone, after all.
Indeed.
Martok's use of the beacon and the return of the blade has led to a renewed interest in Kahless throughout the Empire. Some say that Martok stands with honor next to great heroes like Tukuvma, Vok, Laurel, and Kang. As if getting along with a stubborn old Targ wasn't difficult enough. His ego will be larger than Mount Hamar at this rate. It is fortunate that Martok has little in the way of political aspirations. Otherwise, I may need to kill him. Again.
Nah. Both of you make the Empire stronger, Chancellor. And then Admiral Quinn.
There have been some significant diplomatic events since your return from the Gamma Quadrant. First, the Dominion is joining the Alliance. Having them as allies will take some getting used to, but the opportunity was too great to ignore.
Agreed.
As a condition to joining the Alliance, we requested that the Founders take steps to free the Jem'Hadar from their addiction to Ketracel White. I'm happy to say that Ambassador Odo is inclined to comply with that request. It will make things interesting in the Gamma Quadrant, to be sure. Still, it's been a long time coming. The Jem'Hadar should be able to live their lives freely.
It's a risk, but one worth taking. The Ambassador and Dr. Ashira like a word with you in sickbay when you have a moment. Understood. Everyone has to say goodbye in some form or another. If we can end with talking with Cisco, that would be awesome. I'd be okay with that. Alright, Bashir.
Things are finally settling down around here. Well, as much as it ever settles down, that is.
You're still in uniform, Doctor.
Well, there's a lot to be done with the Hur'q, and being part of Starfleet will help me make things happen in that regard. When I'm not here, I'll be working with the Lucari and the crew of the USS Aventine to help the Hur'q get ready.
Can you give me something for the cold that you're all giving me? Havas Cool's a long way from home for you.
Indeed, but I happen to be married to the captain of the Aventine, so it won't be, too bad. The kids won't be joining us until Kumake and her team restore Havas Cool to a more habitable state, however. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon, but until then, be safe out there. Doctor's orders.
I could use something for my allergies. Odo.
The Dominion is about to go through a number of changes, liberating the Jem'Hadar from the White, phasing out the Founders' benevolent dictatorship, establishing a safe haven for the Hur'q. Needless to say, I'm going to be very busy for quite some time.
Not all those changes will be popular.
No. There are still a number of Founders within the Great Link who will be very resistant to change. I'd like to think they're outnumbered by those willing to take a more democratic approach, however. The last thing anyone needs is a Dominion civil war.
Is that a hint of what the next story is going to be? Agreed.
Also, not all of the Hur'q were cured. We'll be dealing with rogue swarms for some time. I hope we can call on you in the future if we run into that special kind of trouble you have a talent for dealing with. Oh, and speaking of trouble, you might keep an eye on Quark. That little act of heroism with the Sword of Kahless will make him bolder than ever.
I like how he's kind of saying, oh, by the way, we have a PvE queue that you may need to be a part of. The last episode, the Swarm. I'll do what I can, Constable. Oh, sorry, not the last episode. Last one before that. Plus the whole skirmish thing. Ship has been cleared. Departure, Admiral. We're ready to leave. Yay! I got vaporized. I died of my allergies. Terran Empire, First Fleet. That sounds like a cool one. Oh, jeez.
The future of the Dominion is uncertain for the first time in many years. Without the Founder and her unbreakable will at the center of it all, the Gamma Quadrant will undoubtedly go through a great deal of turmoil. I'll do what I can to maintain order and keep the peace, but it's going to be challenging, to say the least. For now, what matters to me is that you fought for the Dominion when we needed it the most. I won't forget that. And thanks to the Great Link, neither will the Founders. Thank you. I hope we meet again under much better circumstances.
Featured weekly episode, Dilithium. We're choosing that one. Do I have enough room to carry all this stuff? Yes, I do. Alright, collect reward. Alright, we have everything. Yay! Alright. So, we are going to, because we don't need this, we're taking the Universal Tech Upgrade. Always take this. Don't take these specialization points. Who cares about that? You can always get these. Take your Enhanced Universal Tech Upgrades. These things are far more useful. Okay, wow, this was such a long episode. I did not think it was going to be this long. Well, that seems like... It was long, but it seemed like a really fitting end to Victory is Life, so that was really cool. Man, this almost seems like an end to the whole Star Trek Online series, if you ask me. It was just kind of like a huge epic story that came to an end. What they really need to do is revamp the Borg, because they're not much of a threat. So maybe they'll revamp them next, instead of just bringing in a whole new enemy that's going to be a threat to the, or you know, more of a threat to the Hur'q. Do a revamp of the Borg. We seriously need a revamp to the Borg. And then bring out the Hur'q lockbox so we can have Hur'q ships that will we can use against the Borg. Oh, that'd be sweet. All right, folks. I think that's definitely it for this episode. I think what I'll do, we'll do another episode once I have all the consoles, so that way I can kind of show you what it all does. I will go through the pain of going through all those missions again, so that way I can get those consoles so we can show them off. And other than that, be sure to check out the other episodes, other videos that I've done, and subscribe so that way you'll be notified when there is another video uploaded to this channel. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. Like, thumbs up, that helps. And maybe I'll see you around in Star Trek Online. See ya.